In today's video, I want to talk about something that someone commented on one of the videos as advice for a video. Her name's Jean, and what her comment was about was on one of the videos. I said, if you want to help somebody or you want to give back to recovery, what can you do? And that was the premise of the video. And she also added some really good advice, something that I've never really talked about. I've been there personally for some people to detox. I've given up a lot of time. I've driven very far to meet with people for free to help them and their families get through the hard part of the physical withdrawal. After that, it's up to them. But obviously, they have my phone number and they can hit me up when they need me. But her advice, was outstanding. So I want to share with you what she said. Okay, now I'm going to read it verbatim because it's her words, and I think a lot of you can try this. Once you're in recovery, I know you know plenty of people that need help, and we all know that when you approach someone who's still active, your words may not be accepted. Okay, you were there at one time too. You didn't want to hear it from people because I had some people come up to me and say some stuff to me, and I just acted like they were crazy. Like I didn't have a problem. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. That kind of thing. That just means you're not ready to stop. But if the person that you want to help is getting to the point where you think something bad's going to happen soon, it may benefit you and them to contact them and sit down and have a little soiree because you've been there before. So this is Jean's words, and this is what she said. Okay, she said, go to the person that you want to help. Tell them it's affecting you emotionally to see them destroy themselves, and offer to take a Friday and Monday off from work. Either sacrifice 2 vacation days or whatever your employer allows. Tell the addicted individual to stop their last dose on Thursday evening, and either you go to them or have them come to you. You support them until Tuesday morning, until you need to go report back to work. By this time, the person will be out of the woods, as I refer to it. Understand that the person may not be ready, may not be at their rock bottom enough to accept whatever the case. Either 2 things will happen. 1, you will have given back and helped get a friend or family member clean. Or 2, you will at least have a clearer conscience when you get the call that the person you offered to help is ... Now, you fill in the blank there. Obviously, that's pretty powerful what she ended with there, but thought that advice is outstanding because for most people, I can't speak for the majority of people, but most people that I speak to that contact me throughout the year are either addicted to hydrocodone, oxycodone, or dope. Okay, those are the 3 main things that people are messing around with. Now, I have people argue with me all the time about how long it takes for physical withdrawal. Everyone is different, okay? You may be a little different than somebody else. But the standard is 3 to 5 days, okay, till your peak physical withdrawals are over, the acute side of it. And then you'll have the mental stuff to get through. But the hardest part for most people is facing the fear of withdrawal. Okay, like she said over the weekend, you could be there for them, give up a weekend. What's sacrificing a weekend for a loved one or a friend that you really care about and you want to see them happy again? You give up your weekend, you lock down the fort, you take their phone, their keys, you watch them like they are a inmate, pretty much. And if they're down, the only way you could do this is if they're down for it. You can't force somebody. That's pretty much illegal to lock somebody in a house. But if they're down for it, you have to have a little shindig and say, listen, when it gets bad, I don't care how bad it gets, I'm not going to let you leave. And for the most part, usually you have a happy ending throughout the weekend. Now, what happens after that is completely up to them. You can't babysit an adult constantly, okay? It's not like they are locked up. They are going to go out into the world, they're going to go make decisions on their own, and you can have a healthy conscience knowing that you did whatever you could. You sacrificed some time for them, and what they do with that is up to them. Now, you can constantly check up on them, call them, text them, show up at their house, stuff like that. Just show that you really do care and that you support them 100%. And to a lot of people, that means the world, especially when it comes to this type of thing. I can't tell you how many people hit me up that have nobody. I mean, you're looking at them. I'm the only person they have, and I take that very seriously. So people will really respect the fact that you're there for them and you care for them, and you're an ear to listen. Sometimes that's all people need, is to just be able to talk. They want to get stuff off their chest. They need somebody to listen to them. It's not about always waiting for your turn to talk and teach them about something. It's not always about that. It's about waiting, listening, letting them get what they need to get out. And sometimes that's the best therapy in the world. Okay, you might not even have to say a word. And that's happened plenty of times with me. I just listen to people, and they get done talking, and they're just like, wow, you're the best, man. Thanks so much. And I'm just sitting there going, yeah, man. You know what I mean? I just listen to them. But like Gene put, it's an outstanding advice, and I really appreciate people giving me advice to give more advice. You know what I mean? I think that's awesome. We're all helping more people, and that's what it's all about. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. My next video I will be doing is about helping teens that are addicted and in recovery. I know a lot of people want to talk about this. This is a very touchy subject because when it comes to teens that are below the age of 18, there's some liability there. Okay, and I'll get into that, but we'll talk about that in the next video. All right, so check out some more videos. Leave some questions or comments below, and check out the next one. All right, see you later.